Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about my top pick for the Atlanta Challenge. All right, so we've been through every iteration of Amber Steel songs, and I think that we have landed on the version that we're going to be playing. And it doesn't play Lantern, it doesn't play Pride Lands, it doesn't play Flutes. It actually cut those cards all together, and we are playing two Robin Hood capable fighters over the two Pride Lands, and we've gone up to 4 Rapunzels and 4 Smees. And so it is the cleanest list with the least amount of inkables that you could possibly play in a deck like this. Playing 16 uninkables, just as clean and consistent as possible. So I'm going to talk about the reason why I've decided to play Robin Hood capable fighter, and that's mainly because steel decks have had a huge rise, right? Green steel is seeing so much more play, and if you think about what you want to do in that matchup, it is to shift a Robin Hood on 3. If you do that, then you have such a much higher chance of winning. If there was like a percentage of your chance of winning a game, the highest percentage of winning games would be associated with shifting Robin Hood on 3. The other thing that Robin Hood offers is the ability to mow down a lot of characters. Curse Merfolk for one. Number 2 would be like, if you played this on 2 and your opponent played Ursula on 3, which is a 2/3, you could deal 1 damage to it and strength it if you have 2 characters, if you played a character on 1 and character on 2, or let the Storm Rage on. And that's something that keeps coming up. Plus, it makes you grab your swords a lot better. So the thing that you can see with this list as opposed to the other lists is there's a lot less one-ups. We still have this one-up Cinderella, but the deck has really honed in on being consistent and its cleanest version. And even though I think that without Pride Lands, we're going to be taking a hit against decks like blue-red and red-purple, I just want the list that I play at this tournament to be the cleanest and most consistent version of itself, and I think that is going to be able to do the most damage in a tournament that's best of 2. But yeah, so it is my top pick. All right, so we're gonna jump into a match, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, let's take a look at this mulligan. In the blind, we're gonna get rid of Grab Your Sword, Whole New World, Let the Storm Rage on, World's Greatest Criminal Mind. What we're thinking about is whether or not we want to keep this Robin Hood. I think we're on the play. I think the answer is yes. I think we'll get rid of a Cinderella and we'll play a Cinderella instead of the Robin Hood. Since we have this Robin Hood, it will be best. Alright, we're playing against a steel deck. Most likely green. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. And I think that I'm leaning towards getting rid of this Robin Hood, playing a Robin Hood. Alright, we've only unveiled steel to us so far. That's a wonderful draw. We shall get rid of that. Perfection. Perfection, perfection. All right. Get rid of that. And then we'll do this. I don't think that we're supposed to whole new world there. And the reason why is because I have an answer. Plus, if they were to like play an Ursula and take this whole new world, I could still strengthen Rapunzel. Alright, so I want to use everything here. So I'm going to get rid of this me. I'm going to strength the Robin Hood. I'm going to play the Rapunzel. And we're going to whole new world and see what the other color is. We've only seen steel. And they have a Jafar. So maybe that means they're amethyst. We shall find out. Alright, I actually want to see what's in their hand. I don't want them to concede. So I'm going to start off here and see what's going on. It is amethyst. Makes a lot of sense. They got Jafar. How would they get back into this game? Alright, I'm going to take the Along Came Zeus. And we can get rid of the Benja. Then I'll happily play the Ariel. That will give me, and then Along Came Zeus. But we shall use the strength of a raging fire to take out the Jafar. And then we will quest for 6. Yep, and then they conceded. So it's a good thing that we looked at their hand with bare necessities before they felt comfortable enough conceding. So I don't need this Robin Hood. And I don't need this. I think I'm going to get rid of this to give myself a higher chance of finding an answer to their Robin Hood. And we found Cinderella plus the Let the Storm Rage On, which is excellent. I can't imagine World's Greatest Criminal being good at all. I mean, it's good against Cinderella. Oof. Okay, let's think about this. I need to find out Along Came Zeus as soon as possible. So I'm just trying to get as close to that as possible. Do we ever make it to Cinderella? It's possible. Queen feels less likely, but I'll still get rid of this Robin Hood. and play this one. So they go like shift and they deal with our Cinderella. Puts us in a little bit of an awkward spot, but it makes it so that a whole new world, Along Came Zeus ends up being able to kill this Robin Hood. And I need to just get closer to that, and that's what allowed me to make the decision that we ended up making. All right, so now the Cinderella goes. And I think that we just shift this Robin Hood. And I think that we just pass, or we attack it. So let's say we attack it. What is the type of position that it's going to put us in? It's going to give us the ability to use grab your sword to take it out. But it will allow them to use Along Came Zeus to take out ours, or using their Robin Hood to attack ours. And I think I'm fine with that. We'll pass. Allows them to take it out with like something like strength or smash if they're playing either of those. Huh. All right, so now we just take it out using that, and then this is an interesting position. I'm gonna play the queen, shift it, and I could leave the world's greatest criminal in hand if they play two characters, but no, I'm gonna let it go, and I think I'm gonna play this Robin Hood. Because let's say they go whole new world, this is a way for me to punish that. And this allows me to be as aggressive as possible against this queen's castle. Grab your sword, sure. We still get to take out the queen's castle. Oh my god, that was a great draw. One plays around, no. Let's draw 3 cards here. Alright, we shall quest. Oopsie daisy. That was a mistake. Both of them should have taken out the queen's castle. But now if they're able to take out one of these... Ooh, it's a whole new world? Okay, cool. Alright, you're gone. Quest. I could play these two, or I could play this. And I think that I am leaning towards another Robin Hood. I'll ink the Benja, and I will play this queen. And they could play another grab your sword, but it still kills only the queens. Okay. That's fine. We have an answer. I will start off here. Take nothing. Ink the Cinderella. Hard cast this. I think I just maximize lore here. And we're set up in a way that like I can't even think of a combination that's like unbeatable for us. I think that they would need to start off with a smash, and then along came Zeus the other Robin Hood. So smash Robin Hood, along came Zeus the other Robin Hood. But I mean, this is just game. And that's match. So this is my number one pick for the Atlanta Challenge. Yeah, I would highly recommend you watching the other videos and understanding the play patterns. And yeah, if you're confused about your challenge, don't be. Play this. And I'll see you guys in the next video.